is really my mother's story. But she said, she read to me just hundreds of books so beautifully and in such a compelling way. And she loved words and language and stories. And she was a fourth grade teacher for 40 years. But anyway, she read to me so much and I loved it so much. She said that when I was, 2 or so, she came into the room and I had my favorite book. I was lying there and I had my favorite book up over my face, lying on my back, but I was weeping. And she got down there with me and said, Tim, what's the matter? And I said, I can't get in the book. And that, somehow her reading to me was so powerful to me and stirred me so that I thought when I picked up the book myself, I was going to be able to, just go into this realm of the imagination and experience the kind of things I had when she read to me. And, but, books have ended up being something like that for me, a way of freedom and learning and expression and belonging and, exploring all kinds of other worlds. And anyway, a lot of that I attribute to her love of books and her sharing that with me. I got home from the first grade after the first day, and my mom asked me how I'd gone, and I said, "Oh, it's fine, it's okay." And then I told her, I wasn't planning to go back. I didn't realize that, I was up here against a life sentence here. Nobody said, hey, tomorrow you're going to go to school for 12 years. I went and I thought it was okay, but really I was it wasn't really, I had a lot to do. So I wasn't going to go back. And I didn't care for it much. And I hated second grade. And I read all the time. But, so by third grade, I had taken to reading in class. And then if they took the book away, I'd wait a little while and then I'd slip another one out and just start reading again. And Mrs. Montague could have blown her top, but she sort of got me and cared about me too. And she started letting me go to the library during class, for 2 hours. Her sister, Miss Patsy, was the principal, and the principal's office was right off the library, and one of the walls was straight up glass all the way to the floor. So she could watch me out there in the library to make sure I didn't go anywhere else, I guess. And the only thing was, so I could stay down for 2 or 3 hours, and the only thing was when I got back, I had to teach the class something, just something that I'd learned. So I was going to the library, reading, learning something to take back to the class. That's what I do for a living, and I was in the third grade. She was just a brilliant person with a heart of gold.